So would you like to jump into the Offshore Wind Growth Partnership and then West, the project we're working on?
Sure. Well, Offshore Wind Growth Partnership is a program managed by the Offshore Renewable Energy Catapult, which is an agency which gets government and private funding to support the industry and innovation. And the industry has funded it to provide advice, services, and support to the supply chain, helping companies bring forward new ideas, innovation, helping companies new to offshore wind learn about it, figure out how they could fit in. So you and I are both working on a program called West, which is a sort of the entry-level program. Companies get funding for a few days' time of people like you and me to help them take their idea, test it, direct it, explain to them how the market works, explain to them which companies they need to talk to, explain the scale of the opportunity, give them a bit of business growth, and send them on their way. And then there are other phases in the growth partnership which can give them grants to, say, develop an idea or do some further innovation. And we're just starting it. It's wave one of the West program. We're working with a number of companies. We're one of a set of consultancies around the UK doing it.
Blatantly the best, though. I mean, just
of course. And what's nice is that Lumen is a consultancy that's been going for less than a year, and it's nice to be winning work. And it's worth highlighting why we got the work. In my view, my view is we got the work because we were able to come together as a group of people. So all the people who are doing it, me, you,
we can name check them.
We're all independent consultants. So Mike Newman, Leslie Black, Hannah Rock, Callum McCallum, Rich Furness. We're all working as independent consultants. We all bring different things. So instead of being a larger consultancy that, say, has a pyramid structure of people and consultants, we're all equivalents, and we sort of have a menu of expertise we can offer companies. And equally, if we hadn't come together, there's no way any of us on our own would have been able to win such a contract. So it's a really nice way of working, and it's something that we're all enjoying, and it's something where we're talking about how we can take it further. So there's different, in terms of business growth, working together and collaborating makes us all more successful. Cool. Which is a nice thing. It's not about us looking over our shoulders and saying, "Oh, I can't talk to Steve because he does what I do." And the more we can communicate, you can see, the more we all benefit from that.
We had a question from Graham Morris. Hi, Graham, where he asked about companies transitioning from oil and gas into renewables. Out of interest, are there any fact sheets, worksheets, things that we could always produce one, but to kind of give people a general steps? So one of the things that we're doing on an average of kind of 6 days consultancy with each company, going really in depth. I cover all of the sales, marketing, strategy kind of side to it. But actually, it's something that maybe we could do to give a more generalist overview. I'm sure it exists just for companies like Graham that might be earlier stage, just to kind of get into the market.
Yeah, there's good information out there available from groups like RenewableUK and the Catapult itself. We're looking at what we can do to offer, and we do intelligence and introductions to markets, help break it down, how it works, who's who, how long do projects take, how do they contract. There's lots of simple stuff, but some of it's very specific about individual projects or companies or technologies, but a lot of it applies across the sector. And the more you can do that and help people, and groups like RUK or NOF in the Northeast, and that's their bread and butter, where they help companies understand the sector and help make it easier for them to get involved in offshore wind.